5 gallons. It's quite possibly the most commonly picked size for a beginner fish tank. It's small, it's cheap, so why not have it as a fun little decoration or a house for your newfound pet? Betta fish. Both males and females are truly some of my favourite fish. They have attitude, they stare at you inquisitively, and they are also stunning and beautiful. But they also hate a lot of betta fish and a lot of other aquarium fish too, so having them in their own little 5 gallon is perfect. Female betta fish should be a serious consideration for your 5 gallon aquarium. Female bettas, especially koi bettas, are just as feisty as males, but have shorter fins. They aren't all feisty, and any bettas can be kept together. It just depends upon the betta's temperament. A betta fish is my top pick for a 5 gallon aquarium because you get personality, looks, and intelligence all in one fish. Betta fish are relatively easy. A heater and a sponge filter are all you pretty much need. Betta fish do not like currents, but they can still have regular filters. If you want to have a low flow along with the light, that's all they need to survive in a 5 gallon. Make sure to do your research though before buying any of the fish on this list. Guppies. A tank of about 4 male guppies will create a flurry of activity during feeding time. Flashes of colour every single time you walk by. Guppies are much more energetic than betta fish, and are better for those who want to see fish swimming against the glass with excitement for their next meal. Male guppies come in huge ranges of colours, from bright red tails to panda-like colouring, while females and males can be kept together without aggression. Your 5 gallon tank will quickly become filled with baby guppies. Trust me, they make a lot of babies. They breed every 28 days. So, if your plan is to have a display tank or a planted tank, stick with your group of your favourite patterned male guppies to ensure that they do not overbreed. If you overbreed them, too much waste will be in the tank when they have their babies, and the babies grow up and eat, and that just is not good for the tank. My opinion, cherry shrimp are still underrated in the aquarium hobby. These freshwater shrimp are extremely colourful and enjoyable to watch as they search for algae and food on the bottom. Unlike fish, cherry shrimp do not create a large bioload, meaning they do not produce much waste and your water quality will not degrade as much or so quickly when you add new shrimp. This means that you can have 15 to 20 cherry shrimp in a 5 gallon tank without worrying about the sudden ammonia spikes. So, in reality, cherry shrimp are really one of the best fish, quote unquote fish, for a 5 gallon. Also, cherry shrimp are great for beginners. Don't let someone tell you that they're for intermediate aquarius only. Cherry shrimp thrive under same parameters and care as betta fish or guppies and are hardier than you may think. Mollies and platies are classic freshwater aquarium fish and have been in the hobby for a long time. They are also live bearers, like guppies, and will produce babies at alarming rates. Balloon mollies in particular are lively and full of personality. A 5 gallon tank can easily handle a group of about 5 male mollies. The tank setup you need for mollies is essentially the same for all on this list. A heater, a sponge filter, and a light are basically the main essentials. All Cory catfish are small bottom dwelling freshwater catfish. Cory catfish prefer to be in schools, and 5 gallon tanks don't provide most species of cories with enough room. But, thankfully, a nano species of cory exists. Pygmy cories. There are 3 species of Cory catfish that only reach about an inch in length, but they may be hard to find as these nanofish have become increasingly popular. Keeping 5 of these Cory catfish in a 5 gallon is doable, but make sure to provide frequent water changes to avoid waste buildup and potentially disastrous ammonia. These miniature Cory catfish are truly fun to watch as they zoom around the bottom of your tank, and they make an excellent addition to any planted tank and can be one of the best fish for a 5 gallon if you maintain their water quality and avoid overfeeding. A sponge filter is ideal for these small Cory catfish because these filters do not produce strong suction or water currents. Neon tetras look like a science experiment involving jellyfish and minnows, but the colour and glow of the neon tetra are completely natural and help these fish stand out in the muddy waters of their native environment, the South Amazon basin. For a 5 gallon planted tank, consider a school of no more than 5 neon tetras. Neon tetras tend to be nervous fish and definitely thrive in bigger tanks, but actually make excellent fish for a 5-gallon if given plants and some decor for hiding in. The bright colours of neon tetras will contrast especially well in a dark substrate and deep green leaves. Like all of those Anubias plants, if you plan on getting more than 5 neon tetras, consider upgrading to a larger tank, like a 15-gallon long. Harlequin Rasboras have an orange hue and a striking black mark about halfway down their bodies. Harlequins make excellent display fish for planted tanks and aquascapes because they add contrast to a tank as well as visual appeal. But Harlequin Rasboras, like neon tetras, prefer to swim in dense schools. This makes Harlequin less than ideal for a 5-gallon, but with frequent maintenance and water changes, a small school of no more than 4 fish can be kept happy and healthy. If you plan on keeping more than 4 Harlequins, consider upgrading to a 15-gallon long, as the water quality in a 5-gallon will degrade relatively quickly. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. If you could subscribe, that would be amazing, as I'm trying to get 100 subscribers before 2023. The comment of the video goes out to. If you want a chance to get the comment of the video or a shout out next video, ensure to leave a comment down below and I'll show it on screen next video. Thank you. Stay safe. Bye.